So I wanted to talk a little bit today about play with dogs. There's this thing going around the internet that your dog doesn't need to play with other dogs. And nothing could be further from the truth. Your dog, every single dog, needs to play with other dogs. At some point in time, for a little while, you have to understand that a dog is the intellectual equivalent of a 2 or 3 year old child. Does a 2 or 3 year old child need to play? I mean, that's not a head scratcher, right? Yes, they need to. It's critically important. It's fundamental. It's foundational. Play has so much content in it of value. And I'll just scratch the surface with intellectual engagement, athleticism, physical development, musculature, strength, balance, proprioception, communication. Those are all elements that are byproducts of play. So yes, every single dog needs to play sometimes. But like most things in dogs and dog training, there's a balance, or there should be, right? There's the other side of the coin, and that is, yes, play, but where do we go for play? Not in a dog park, not ever. Why not in a dog park? We don't know the other dogs in the dog park. We don't know the other people in the dog park, most likely. They're full of viruses, they're full of bacteria, there's literally shit everywhere, right? People don't pick up after their own dogs. Nobody's paying attention to their dog. They got their face buried in their phone, and occasionally they'll observe what's happening. Nobody understands how to mitigate or reduce the chances of any violence or aggression. And in the event that there is any violence or aggression, because we don't know which dogs and people out here are the sociopaths, but there are probably a few, right? We don't have the correct tools, like a spray bottle of water, a break stick to take a dog off a bite if necessary, a can of compressed air, a rattle can. Those are all super important things to have around an area where you've got a volume of dogs together, so we can mitigate and reduce the likelihood of violence. So if your dog isn't going to play in a dog park, but they need to play, then where? I recommend to people, look around your neighborhood. If you don't have any, make a friend with someone that has a dog, a nice, social, balanced, playful dog, right? And then do play dates where your dog goes over to their backyard. Ideally, it's fenced in, right? And they're supervised by either you or the neighbor or both parties watching them play. Just let them get it in, let them get it out for 10, 15, 20 minutes. Every day if possible. If you can't do that, a couple times a week. The more the merrier, as they say. You'll watch a lot of your dog's misbehaviors, which in most cases is just a dog being a dog. You'll watch them dissolve, right? They'll just go away because your dog is getting the opportunity to play, getting the opportunity to be a dog, to be themselves, to be what God and nature created them to be and do. And that's play. In large part, it's play.